What's up, guys? This is going to be part 2 of that fridge. I'm going to hook it up, do some tests to it. I was going to put it there. It'd probably make more sense just to take this table and move it over. My plants there, my crazy little hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it over here. Right over here on this side. Up away from the wall, because you got to keep it away from that wall. That compressor's got to get air in there. Always remember that. So I'll find a place for my giant toilet paper. The train set down there. Yeah, I'll run my wire back here behind my desk that I built. I built that desk. Did a really good job on it. But then I'll come out of here, leave a little extra wire. That's why you see this wire here. All this wire here is for when the slide opens. That way there's enough wire there. It doesn't get in the way when you're driving down the road. Kind of looks like crap, but it's alright. I gotta find a way to roll that up a little better or something. And then I'll just run right up to my dash here and plug her in. I'm gonna run the DC side first. And then see how she runs. I hope it works. Like I said, I'm doing this to eliminate weight. And then I gotta take this out. Oh boy. I hope it's not too difficult. It can't be. I mean, just probably a couple bolts in there and slide her out. I did some research on it. It is an Norcold. It works great. It really works good. I want to minimize weight. And this is where I need to put my solar panels in here for storage. There is a vent at the top. I'm going to have to block that off, and then there'll be a vent in the back. I'll have to block that off. And there's also a gas line I'm going to have to find, and I hope there's a shut off somewhere, or I'm going to have to block that off somehow too. But anyway, back to this. I'll make a video on that fridge taking it out if you guys are interested in doing the same thing to save weight, save power. Let's get this stuff moved here. Well, I got everything moved. My only concern is in the near future, before winter gets here, I'm putting in a mini wood stove. I'm gonna have to probably eliminate that table. I won't really use it anyway. I got my desk. But, yeah, I'm gonna put her right here. Probably let her come out a little bit so the vent is facing out the wall. I don't have my slide open right now. I don't leave them open. I only leave them open if I'm gonna be gone for a month. I took a little road trip the other day. There's no sense opening them in and out all the time. It's just me in here. It's plenty of room for me. But they work great. But yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. But like I said, when I get the fireplace, I'm going to have to move it down here and eliminate that table. And then get something for my plants back there. Yeah, get her in here and plug her in and see what it does. Well, there you have it. I wish the power plug, though, where you plug everything in, was on the other side, but I think that's where I'm going to keep it for now until I get rid of that, because like I said, I'm going to put a fireplace right here, so I'll slide, the fridge will be over here, probably long ways so I can store stuff in the back. Yeah, I'm going to keep it there for now, see how she goes. They tell you what, though, this lid is really good. It really sticks down on there. I didn't put no insulation on here. And also in my last video, guys, sorry, I kept calling it Alpicool. It's not Alpicool, it's Applicool, or yeah, Applicool, not Alpicool. But you know what I meant. I know people like to pick. Always look for something wrong. But anyway, let's go ahead and plug her in there, run some wire, see what we got. Turn her on. I'm only gonna run the fridge. I'm not gonna run the freezer, it's just a fridge. I probably should, just to show you guys how the freezer works, but my freezer's empty. I have nothing in there. I only use my fridge. So let's run some wire. I'm actually going to do the 12-volt side first. I went and picked this up. It's fusible because I'm going a long ways. I paid 12 bucks for this on Amazon, something like that. I'm going to see how far this goes. I think this is 15 foot, I believe. Let's see what we got here. Open her up, plug her in. I guess first things first, I'm going to take this wire and run it before this for the fuse. So I got to put my positive and negative right off of these down in there, through the hole, down on the floor, come around here, go around that way, and then right behind there. That's the plan. But problem, I don't want to cut my wires. I'm not going to go through the hole down there. I think I'm just going to come right here and shoot across the top of that and right into that giant hole I have made over there and come down. No better. There's a positive side. I'm going to run my negative up. Go right to there. Alright. Got my negative side, positive side hooked up. Get these wires zip tied up here. I don't want them moving around. I'll put my cap back on here for safety. A lot of power right there. Everything still works. And voltage works. Boy, I'm low, 11.7. Just from running a fan. I think one of my batteries are bad up there. Jeez. I might have to run off my solar until I get another battery up there. That's too low. Oh well. I know I got a bad battery up there. One of them's bad, but we'll see. I got her zip tied. I guess it ain't bad having it out here. That's the reason why I have all this stuff out here, guys. If you're wondering, because I wired up a lot of stuff. And I always hate taking panels off. So you know what? I put everything right here because I'm always tinkering around with stuff, adding stuff, taking it off, getting new, getting old, you know, whatever you do. So that's not bad. I can access my fuse right here. This isn't bad. This will work. Well, I got my 12-volt side plugged into the fridge. Vents are nice and clear. I got about 8 inches on that side from the wall. So that'll be good. And then I just got to run my wires all the way back there and around, and then over to the end there. The only problem is I have enough here for when I open and close my slide. It should be okay. Shouldn't make a difference. Go ahead and run these now all the way down the wall. Alright, plenty, because I need extra for when the slide comes in and out. Well, actually comes in. So let's just tuck that back there with the other ones. These are all cords that move with the slide in and out. Main power from the inverter to power all my computers and stuff. So yeah, that worked out pretty good. I'm gonna do something with this wire here, like that, just laying there. Next time I open the slide up, I'm gonna make that a little bit more permanent. You can drill a hole in the floor, run the bottom of the RV and go back up in. Nah, it'll be alright. Yeah, that cord's really good. It plugs in nice and tight for the plug. So there you have that. And she's running. I think something's vibrating. No, great. I'll let her run for a while. Oh, it's just shut off. 12.3 volts. I gotta set this thing up here. I'm gonna take the center out too. And I never noticed, well, not that I noticed, but I neglected to tell you guys about this. It's a USB port. I'll never use it, but that's probably why I never said anything about it. Let's see what we got here. How come I only have one screen? I'm gonna crack them directions open. When you open the door, the compressor shuts off. It is kind of loud. I hear that fan in there. I don't think it should be that loud. It's not annoyingly loud. I don't know if you can hear it. Here, put the camera. Just let it run for a little bit. Oops. What the heck did I just do? I only have one screen showing. Oh, here it is, left to right. Okay. I'm going to redo directions a little bit. But I got her set to 35 right off the bat. So, oh, it just turned off again. Why? Alright, I'm going to have to open up the directions here. And actually read them. I haven't read them yet. Yeah, the unit kept turning off on me. One of my batteries are too bad. I'm actually running this off my house batteries, not my solar. So I'm gonna switch to this until I can go get a couple batteries. That sucks. Anyway, one more thing I gotta buy. I'm gonna plug the AC side in. This thing is really loud. It sounds like something's shaking in there. feel the vibration. Compressor's definitely running a little better now. It kept turning off because my batteries were too low. I have one bad battery, but one battery makes your whole battery bank bad. So I'm gonna have to put a tester on there and find out which battery's bad on my house. Well, the more I'm letting it run, the quieter it's getting. So maybe it just has to do its thing. I hope so. It's getting quieter as it goes, but it's still kind of loud. It hasn't shut off yet. It's definitely getting cold. It's definitely working. It's probably been about a half hour and it got that cold. I have my right compartment set for 34 and my left set for 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's loud right now. I took the baskets out, and the baskets, there's nothing in the baskets. And they're in there shaking around because there's no weight in them. So if you push on the sides like that, it gets quiet, and then you hear the rattle. So yeah, definitely loud. I mean, you can hear it. I know you guys can hear it. I'm just gonna let it run and see. It's definitely getting quieter as it goes. So we'll see. Just keep it running. Everything's good so far. I'm running off the AC. Just like a bad freaking battery. Let her go a little bit longer. There's nothing in it. I'm gonna turn this fridge off once it gets cold and take my stuff out and put it in there. See if everything stays cold. I'll probably put some water in the freezer side. I am running the freezer side. I want to make sure that works, and I can freeze water with it or what have you. Oh, it finally shut off. That was about an hour. I took that out, so I'm just running the fridge right now. That compressor's loud. If I'm going to turn the settings down to eco and everything, and if it's still loud, I'm going to send it back. It's too loud. I can't listen to that all the time. I mean, it's really loud. It's like there's something shaking around in there. It's not the baskets. So we'll see how often it turns on first. We'll see. Jesus. It's loud. Everything calmed down. I think it's just the initial run, because I had everything on. I had max everything. This is running right now on eco. I just put my food in there. It's hard to situate everything. I got to do some experimenting, but I wanted to get my refrigerator off and food in there, so I took the baskets out just to see food's in there. 42 on eco mode, low battery voltage, which once I get it cold, I'm going to plug it into my house batteries again to see if it shuts off again, because the compressor's not even barely running. It's on, but it's not. I mean, you can hear a difference. I'll put the mic down here. I mean, sounds like a normal, a little louder than a normal fridge, but I think I can sleep at night with that. So far, I'm not going to send it back. I'm happy with it. It doesn't get warm back here at all either. I mean, it's warm it's not hot. So if I can get some good use out of it, I'm going to go pull my house power because I don't need to run it anymore. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe. I don't mind a little fridge. You just got to figure out how you want to put stuff. I'll probably do that tonight. It's actually pretty big. I got everything in there that I even keep in my fridge. Lunch meat, ketchup, mustard, you know, normal basic stuff. Now I got to get this out, which I'll post a video on that too. Thanks guys. Like, subscribe. Boy, it's really hard to get subscribers. I don't know how you people do it, but there'll be many more videos. Thanks. Have a good day.